welcome back to today's Futoshiki. We've got a 4x4 followed by a 5x5. Let's dive straight in. So if you're not sure, we've got the numbers from 1 to 4 in each row and column, and this here basically means the arrow points towards the smaller number. So this number here has to be lower than 3. So because we've already got a 1 in, this here has to be a 2, as it's the only number that is lower than 3. That is not 1. So this here we've then got 1, 2 and 3, so this is going to be our 4. Now we need to try and fill in these other numbers. So we can start off by saying we've got a 4 in each of these, so this one here must be our 4. Final number left here must be the 1. This here cannot be the 2 in this row, so this must be our 3 and this must be our 2. 1, 2, missing a 3, and then this must be our final 1. Good, nice and easy that one. Let's move on to the 5x5. So we have got here a few bits. The first is this here that I think would be good to start with. We have got a 5 and there is a 1 here. So this could be, let's say, this is a 4, this could be a 3, this could be a 2 or a 1, which means this could go all the way up to 3. Can't be a 3 though, so it must be a 4. This here could then be a 2 or a 3, and this could be a 1 or a 2 because of those numbers that it can only be due to these arrows. Now, coming down this row, this column here, sorry, 1's already in. This number here cannot be a 1, can be a 2, or 3, 4 or 5, don't really know yet, but this can't be the 1, which is really crucial. So this could only be a 2 or a 3. Can it be a 3? Obviously not, because there's a 3 next to it, so it has to be a 2. This could be a 3 or a 4, and this here could be a 4 or a 5, because it has to be bigger than the number before. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 here. This here, we've got 1, 2, 3, there's a 5 at the top, so this has to be a 4 and this must be a 5. So what else can we do from this? Well, we've got 2 numbers here and 2 numbers here that we're going to try and sort something out with. So we've got a 5 and a 4. So the biggest number this can be is a 3, but it can also be a 2. And this here can only be a 1 or a 2. So what that means is these two are our only options for a 1 and a 2, because they can't be anything else. So let's have a look elsewhere. We have got these 2 numbers here. This number has to be bigger than this one. So this could be our 1 or our 2. This here could be a 2, a 5, like that, because we've already got the 3 and the 4 in. So let's see where else we're going. We've got this box here, I think would be good to try and fill in. So we've got 1, 2 and 5. This here cannot be a 1 or a 2. Now, the reason it can't be a 1 or a 2 is because these can only be 1s and 2s. They can't be anything else. So if this is the 1, this is a 2. If this is a 1, this is a 2. So that can't be a 1 or a 2, so it must be the 5. So this must be our 2 and this must be our 1. Okay, so a bit of logic there in that reasoning that's very useful to apply if we can. And then looking across, that means we've got 5, 5, 5. Only 2 places for a 5 are these 2 here and these 2 here. The one below this can't be a 5, so that has to be our 5. So this here must also be a 5 as well. Flying along now. So we've got, let's go, I think we will now look for number 2s. So we've got 2 and 2 here. So we can't have a 2 there, so a 2 must go here or here. Same as before, this one here cannot actually be the 2. Oh yeah, sorry, it can actually. This could be a 3 and this could be a 1. That's not true at all. So this here, we've got 1 or a 2. That could be a 2 or a 3. So again, this could be anything, just can't be. Okay, so this can't be a 1, so this can only be a 2 or a 3. This can't be a 1, so this has to be a 1, which means this has to be our 2, which means this has to be our 3. Sometimes it just takes a bit of reasoning to actually be able to justify something like that. This can't be a 1, so this has to be a 1 in the column, and this one here must therefore be the 4, because that's the only number left. So we're left with 2 and 3. This 4 cannot be, so that must be a 3, and this one must be our 2, leaving this as the 3 and this one across here as the 4. There's only one number in this column, which is the 4, and then left here we've got 1, 2, so this must be our 3, and then 1 and 2. Perfect. That's the end of that one. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, and yeah, subscribe for more tomorrow. If you want further explanations, feel free to leave a comment below, and yeah, I'll be happy to explain them there. See you in the next one.